Welcome back to BT. Days before the Super Bowl. The hype is real. It's so real. We came inside your studio. Sportsnet 650, kind of a big deal. Yeah. Steve, Myra, welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Looking forward to the big game this weekend.
Well, I'm looking forward to hearing more about Steve's man crush on Tom Brady. What makes him this good?
You know what? It's his longevity. It's his ability to surgically cut apart defenses. I think that's what makes him so successful. He's a quarterback that is not going to run a lot. He's not going to run all over the place because he's not that mobile. But what he does is he just sits in the pocket. He's got great protection, and he waits for people to move out of the way, and he can throw a pass, especially those 5 to 8 yard, 8 to 12 yard passes that can cut a defense apart. That's what he's really good at, and that's what I think we're going to see a little bit against Philadelphia.
Okay, so the Patriots clearly favored against the Eagles, and for anybody that is just getting wind of the game and they want to know the storylines, true or false, if Brady wins on Sunday, is he the oldest quarterback to ever win a Super Bowl?
I believe he will be. Yeah, he's 40 years old now, and he's fielding all these questions from the media at media days and at Super Bowl. It's like, when are you going to retire, Tom Brady? It's like, why am I going to retire? I'm back at the Super Bowl. Like, he's got more rings. If he wins this one, he needs another hand for his ring. So it's hard to bet against Tom Brady in Super Bowl 52.
And he was the best quarterback in the NFL this year. I mean, they got off to a slow start, but his numbers are still, he's number one in the league. And some will say, well, Aaron Rodgers of Green Bay was hurt, but Tom Brady wasn't, and he was number one. So he's not an underdog going into this in any way, and he's so good because he knows how to take care of himself, and he's a great quarterback.
And Carson Wentz could have been in that argument as well, too, before he went down for the Philadelphia Eagles in the second week, and nobody would have predicted these Eagles to be in the Super Bowl right now. And Nick Foles has an opportunity to become the first backup quarterback to win a Super Bowl since Tom Brady did it as a backup back in 2001. So very fitting that these two NFC and AFC champs and powerhouses throughout the season are meeting.
So everybody likes a good underdog story. What would it take for the Eagles to upset the Patriots on Sunday? Steve?
It would be to keep Tom Brady off the field. I think if Nick Foles and their offense is able to work the clock to their magic, and he has the game of his life again like he did last week, then they can be successful that way. The idea is you have to not let Tom Brady score points, and the only way to do that is to keep him off the field. So I think if their defense is able to rush him when he's on the field, that's how they're going to be successful. But keeping him off the field is their number one priority.
It's a big spectacle. People also looking forward to the halftime show. I'm not sure what's going to happen. I sincerely hope Janet Jackson shows up for this halftime show. But Justin Timberlake, what are your guys' expectations for what you see of the entire spectacle of the Super Bowl?
Well, I mean, that's one of the big attractions, right? Whether you like football or not, you're tuning in for the halftime show. I like Justin Timberlake. I think he's going to bring it. Just turned 37, just dropped a new album. So he said no Janet Jackson, no NSYNC reunion. But I don't know. I think he's going to have something special. There's got to be like a little bit of wow factor. Something's got to happen.
I don't think it's going to happen because I think he understands how important this is for him to be Justin Timberlake again. He has a new album out, so I think he's going to put on a great show because he is one thing about Justin Timberlake, he's an amazing entertainer, and I think that the Super Bowl is a perfect venue for him. I'm excited. I love halftime shows, and I'm excited about him.
Any bets you're making? It's always interesting come Super Bowl time, the props that come into play for the bets. Weirdest bet you have heard about the Super Bowl going into Sunday?
Would probably be what color is Pink's hair going to be when she sings the national anthem. That's probably one of the best ones I've heard. And other crazy things like
Gatorade. What color's the Gatorade that's going to get thrown on the coach at the end of the game?
Any predictions on that color? That's a big one.
I said blue. I think it's going to be blue.
I think clear.
Clear.
I think it's going to be water. Yeah, I think if you're going to dump it on Belichick, you better dump the clear stuff.
And run.
Final predictions on who ultimately is going to win. I think we know from you two where this is going to go, but a potential score.
I'm going to go 21-20 in favor of the Eagles.
Oh, that close.
Yeah.
You're going on and off.
Oh. Well,
someone was waiting this whole time.
Oh, goodness.
Not only that, but I don't do this often, but I took my wedding ring off because I'm going to actually put my 2017 New England Patriots Super Bowl ring on.
What?
So there you go.
Super Bowl Sunday. Be there. You've got the hype now. We'll take a break. More to come here on BT.